My name is Emma, and for a long time, I kept a secret that was eating me alive. I was in love with my best friend. Her name was Claire. Claire was the kind of person who could light up a room just by walking in. She had that energy, confident, funny, and always surrounded by people. And me, I was the quiet one, the listener, the one who always smiled at her jokes and helped her through breakups. But deep down, every time she talked about someone she liked, it broke me a little, because I wanted to be that someone. At first, I told myself it was just admiration. You know, that thing we tell ourselves when we're too scared to admit the truth. But one night, I realized it wasn't that simple. We were watching a movie at my apartment, some random romantic comedy. And there was this scene, two girls holding hands, looking at each other like they finally understood everything without saying a word. I glanced at Claire. She was smiling. And suddenly I felt my heart race, like it wanted to jump out of my chest. That's when I knew I wasn't just her friend. I was in love with her. For weeks, I couldn't stop thinking about it. How could I tell her? What if she laughed? What if she stopped talking to me? I started avoiding her texts, her calls, and of course, she noticed. One night she messaged me, "Emma, what's going on? Did I do something?" I stared at the message for 10 minutes, then turned off my phone. I couldn't tell her. Not yet. A few weeks later, Claire invited me to a club. She said, "Come on, you've been so quiet lately. You need a night out." At first, I wanted to say no, but something inside me whispered, "Go." So I did. When I walked in, the music was loud, the lights were flashing, and people were everywhere. And then I saw her dancing, laughing, looking happier than ever. It felt like everything stopped for a second. She noticed me and smiled. "Finally, you came." She grabbed my hand and pulled me to the dance floor. Her hand was warm, and in that moment, everything around us disappeared. We danced, at first awkwardly, then freely, and somewhere between laughter and music she leaned closer. Her arm brushed against mine, just a small touch, but it was enough to make me freeze. I looked at her. She looked back, and for a second, there was no sound, no people, no fear, just us. I stepped back a little. "Claire, I need to tell you something." She smiled nervously. "You're scaring me." "What is it?" I took a deep breath. My voice trembled. "I think I have feelings for you, more than just friends." She didn't say anything. My heart was pounding so hard I could barely breathe. I was ready for her to walk away, but she didn't. She looked down for a moment, then back at me, and whispered, "Emma, I was hoping you'd say that first." I blinked. "Wait, what?" She smiled, her eyes glossy. "I didn't know how to tell you either. I thought you'd never feel the same." We both just stood there, laughing nervously, like two idiots finally solving a mystery everyone else already knew. The music started playing louder again. She took my hand. "Come on, let's dance again. No hiding this time." That night, everything changed. Not because something huge happened, but because we finally stopped pretending. After years of silence, fear, and what ifs, we finally let our hearts unfold. And for the first time in a long time, I wasn't scared anymore.